to and what are the tasks related, especially on the order management from the fusion applications, Oracle fusion applications. What are the tasks and setups or configurations which will comes into the order management? So I just want to be highlighted for that. What are the things which is comes into the order management? Maybe this order management is integrated with inventory and procurement, and as well as for the if any distributed order orchestration related processes, this order management will be the integrated with the different modules. That's for the inventory and procurement. I just want to be expected the team. I hope who are going to attending for this order management. Maybe you all have some idea about from the procurement and inventory in the Oracle fusion application. Right. Maybe the 50% of the peoples, they know about what is procurement and inventory from the oracles. So this module is maybe the dependency is very less for the integrated modules, but in the order management, how a key role in Oracle application, and it is also a very tricky module. Maybe outside of the I'm not giving exact how much requirement is there, but every organization is expected for the order management knowledge, at least a knowledge for the Oracle fusion side. We have a very less consultants. Okay, in the market, very less consultants are there. That is the reason we just want to be started with order management related training. So here I just want to highlight it for that order management related. What are the topics? What are the tasks? What are the flow and cycles will comes into the pictures. So before going to that, myself, I'm Girinath. I'm a senior functional consultant. I work for the multiple projects and supports as well as for the implementation and supports. I have 7 years of experience in the Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management. I engaged with a number of projects with the different client locations and as well as for the rollout and this enhancement projects also. So coming to the order management, I want to be explaining what is the flow and how this order management is the key important functionality of the Oracle Fusion application. Let's see. So in the training, 10 days of training, so we have a complete end-to-end flow, which is comes from the O2C to O2C, like order to cash, whatever the setups and configurations will comes into the application level. All these things are discussed into the training level. Okay, no need to worry about. If you have any queries, we can also discuss with business scenarios. Okay, in recent days, most of the interviews level, they're asking for not a standard questions, they're asking for the business scenario. What is the business use case for this order management? Okay, this type of expectations will comes from the interview level, right? So that is the reason I just want to be explaining with setups and as well as for the business scenarios. See, for example, if you take sales order cycles, right? This is the first cycles will which is comes in the order management level. So sales order cycles means you all know about everything because the online market is very high, right? So every business is implementing their own ERP application in their business. You all know about what is ERP application. ERP application is nothing but enterprise resource planning application. See, Amazon is using one, Flipkart is using one, Meesho is using one, Rapido and Ola, Uber. Every ERP, every business is using for one ERP, right? What is the main motto of implementing the ERP? To get the more orders from the customers. So Amazon, to get a more orders from the customers, they are giving the discounts. They are giving the discounts. They are giving the seasonal discounts. They are giving the quantity based discounts, right? So you can take any online shopping like Flipkart or Amazon, how this will be executed. So in the ERP systems, okay. But in same way, Oracle Fusion Order Management, how the order process will be happening. Okay, this is what I just want to highlight it for order management related task. Let's see first. Let's go to the order to cash. Order to cash is nothing but from creating the order to collecting the cash from the customer. We call it as a O2C, order to cash, right? From creation of order to collecting the cash from the customer. See, we book a sales order or we book a some mobile from the Amazon. Okay. So until the mobile will comes to our home and we receive the material and the delivery person is collected for the cash. Then in between of that, what is the triggering business events? What is the setups which is comes into the application level that will comes into the order management training. We will discuss complete O2C related, how we can create a order and how that order can comes into the fulfillment lines and triggering to the orchestration plan. Orchestration plan is nothing but, see, for example, if you are booking for a sales order, it's a standard sales order. So as for the standard sales order, how system know about you are created a standard sales order and what business events needs to trigger, right? That will be decided from the orchestrations definitions. That will be orchestration plannings. I'll be explaining complete orchestration creation process and how we can get the services types based on the order type, how we can create all those things we will be explaining. And coming to the business flow. So what is the business flow? If it is a business flow of from the inventory, the material is picking from the inventory and shipping to the customer, or if it is getting the material from supplier and supplier will ship the material, what type of business flow for the business? As for that business, how we can set up in this order management related configurations. Yeah, somebody is asking. Yeah, Mishra.
Hi, I just wanted to know one thing, like, will you be covering the costing events also?
Events, right?
Yeah, like at the time of dispatch, or let's say when
Yes,
we're
yes,
creating
we
any.
have it. We have lost. We have a business event triggering points is
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
yeah. I just want to be understanding, giving the clear picture about the order management related. Okay. So this is for order management integrations related. See, orders are not only coming from the Oracle Fusion, right? So orders will be comes from the CPQ. Okay. Quotations from the quotations, customers and price and quotations. So orders will comes, or any web services, the orders are coming, any third party application. See, for the Oracle Fusion is not directly created the sales order. If business is created his sales order from third party applications in their e-commerce websites, right? So that will comes automatically in the Oracle Fusion Order Management. There is as for that customer requirement, the order will be generated in the Oracle Fusion. How that integration process will comes into the pictures and our order orchestration overview flow as for the order types, we'll discuss on that. So this is completely a standard order process flow. So how the setups will comes into the standard order process flow. What are the requirements? What are the pre-requisition setups which is required from the item level and as well as for the application level? Those things we can discuss into the O2C cycle. So there is a different order cycles are there. So now we have discussions on the standard sales orders, right? And if it is a ship only sales orders, sir, ship only sales orders, nothing but in the medical related, some executives coming to the hospitals and providing for the free material regarding for the medicals, right? That's a ship only materials. There is no any billing of that. It's a free of cost. If you see that label, it is not, they are clearly mentioning about the note level. It is not sales purpose. It is only for demo purpose. Nothing. Like RMA. RMA is nothing but if any customer is booking the sales order and he received the material, okay, if any damages are there in that, how we can return the by using the RMA process. That's the RMA process. So what are the configurations? What are the item level specifications will comes into the RMA level? That also we can discuss about. This is the major flows cycles. Okay. And bill only sales order. Bill only sales order, nothing but the service related. If any services related. So we don't have any items, right? We have bill only related things. Then how we can create a bill only sales orders. And this is one of the important sales orders, drop ship and back-to-back sales orders. These two sales orders comes from the global order promise. By the global order promising configurations, we can achieve this. What is drop ship sales order? See, for example, you are booking a mobile from Amazon or Flipkart. You are not directly getting the material from Amazon or Flipkart for your Apple phone, right? The Apple suppliers, some other third party logistics are supplying to your location. That means the sales order is created from Amazon, but shipping will be happening to the third party logistics. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Nitish.
Can you explain what is global order promising?
Yeah, we have the discussion. Okay, global order promising discussion is. I just want to be explaining what are the types of cycles here. Okay, so
Okay.
clearly we have all the setups. Okay, I'll be explaining each and everything with business scenarios. Okay, and so dropship and back-to-back sales orders. Back-to-back sales orders, the processing will be the back orders and how the sales order fulfillment will be happening by using the back-to-back orders. What are the back-to-back and dropship? If you are good at global order promising in the order management, 100% you will be the selected to the interview. Because it is not only for the interview process, but understanding the order management, it's not an easy task, but if you understanding the order management, our daily activities from the online bookings, okay, from the online bookings. So you just compare with that and understanding the application. It's a very easy to understanding the order management. Okay. And then what are the roles which is required for the order management implementation in the application, Oracle application? That also we can discuss. And order management setups, setups from end to end, from business unit to receiving the material to the customer. The material is receiving to customer. Okay. What are the setups which is required for the order management configurations? Like orchestration definitions, financial orchestration flows, dropship related, all these things we can discuss the order management setups level. So, see, for example, if you want to book any sales order, right? In the line level, you are selected an item. Which item you want to create a sales order. For that, the item price must be enabled, right? For the sales order, the item price is must. For that, we have a pricing related things. Okay. Pricing related price. What are the pricing strategies? What is the segment? How the pricing list can be decided by the customer's profile. See, in Amazon, you are booking every month 10,000 amount. Okay. It for in INR. Okay. As for that, you are the prime customer of Amazon, you are getting some discounts, right? So based on that, how the discounts will be comes into the picture of application level. What is a simple discount? Simple discounts, nothing but in the seasonal level, Dashara or Deepavali or some other national holidays or global holidays, how the discounts will be comes into the picture of application level at the time of sales orders creation. So how we can create a simple discounts, all these things. Tire based discounts, nothing but some quantity based, amount based. The percentage of discounts are provided from the customer, from the business, right? How the tire-based discounts will be comes into the pictures. And if any shipping charges will be comes into the sales order, how that can be created to the shipping charges, and assignment pricing strategies to the pricing list. So all this will be pricing related things will comes into the configuration level and as well as for the sales order process also. Okay. Then coming to the global order promise, one of the important functionality in order management. This is optional. This is not a mandatory to implementing this module. The client is not a mandatory to implementing this global order promising, but most of the clients, if they know about the value of GOP, 100% they implemented in their businesses, this GOP. So what is the GOP functionality? How the GOP engine will be working? See, for example, you created some sales orders, your inventory is out of stock. So what is the system next option? The system is as for the GOP, the system is giving the next level of source. You will get the material from supplier, or you will get the material from other manufacturing unit, you will get the material from other organization, right? So how system know about, and what is the expected delivery date? What is the promised delivery date? How system know about that? Based on this global order promising, the system is automatically giving the sources as for our functional consultant for form setups. Okay, our functional consultant is performing the setups for the global order promising, global sourcing rule and local sourcing rule. Okay, ATP rules means nothing but availability to promising. Okay, if you are booking a car, right, there is a lead time, 2 months or 1 month, because the manufacturing will take some time, right? So how that lead time will be calculated? It's based on the ATP rules. Okay, data collections. If any items are created or any organizations are created newly in the application level, how the data collection plans will comes into the picture of running the plan data, all those things, right? How this global order promising engine is restart and working. So we'll completely discuss on global order promising. In the global order promising itself, we have 2 types of transactions. That's for the drop ship and back to back. Okay. So in the interview point of view, they are expected that pricing related and global order promising related and OTC related configurations. Remaining all things you will understanding very easily, but this OTC and as well as for the pricing and global order promising, if you understand, so you can deal anything in the order management level. Nothing will be difficult on this. So after that, I'm involving some inventory related setups. That's the shipping related setups. Okay, how the shipping parameters are picking related rules. Okay, how the ship confirmation, transportation schedule. This is completely, see, sales order comes to the inventory, right? Inventory is reserved that material, and some of the pick executive is going to pick that material and pack that material, and shipping team is shipping the material to customer location. How all this process will comes, execution process, all these things comes into the inventory level, that also we can discuss over here. Okay, shipping, maybe who have the good knowledge on the inventory, they can understanding very well. Okay, and after that, coming to the order holds. What is the order hold? What is the order holds? Order holds, basically this order holds will be happening. See, sometimes we have a credit cards, right? Most of the members have the credit cards, right? You are purchasing something, you don't have a limit of that. So you cannot purchase. Sometimes if you purchase that, if there is any negative balance is there, then your card is on hold regarding for the credit check or something. Or the customer is requested, okay, please stop for at least 1 month. 1 month. So we want to decide it. So when the material is required. Okay. Then we can stop. Instead of stopping, we just make a hold on that. So based on that hold, our customer executives or somebody is going to follow up that. Yeah, so and so sales order is created for your request. What is the approach to processing on that? Okay, then how this hold functionality will be working. If you are applying the holds, the process not be happening for the further, like shipping or picking or reservations, right? How this hold functionality will be comes into the picture of order management application. Those things we can discuss. Coming to the process constraints. Constraints means nothing but to controlling the access of applications updates or like you want to add something or you want to update or you want to delete or you want to cancel, right? So based on the constraints, so we can controlling the users updating options, user performance actions in the sales order level, right? Based on the constraints. Okay. Then coming to the sales order assignment rules. Assignment rules, nothing but, see, for example, I am the prime customer of Amazon. Okay. Whenever I created sales order, okay, sales order from the Amazon. So without credit check, because I am the prime customer, without credit check, how the sales order is created, how the sales order will be executed without credit check. So what happened? I am giving some assignment rules. So and so customer comes into the sales order, then don't validating for or I just give the negative value validating related. I'm just giving that rule and triggering the assignment rules. Okay. So at the time of sales order creation, if even credit is not there for that customer, automatically the sales order is created. How those type of assignment rules? It is not only just example purpose I'm telling about that. Okay. So if so and so material is comes, pick this material from specific inventory. How we can achieving that? So based on the assignment rules, where we have a condition, there is no any coding on this, only condition will be there. Based on that condition, we are triggering the assignment rules at the time of sales order creation. Or else if you are buying some material, how buy one get one will comes? So based on the assignment rules also. Right. If you are selected some items at the time of billing, the billing executive is telling about, sir, this item have a offer, this item. How that will becomes based on some assignment rules. Okay. So how these assignment rules will be triggering into the sales order level, that also we can discuss. And shipping and picking process cycles, we have already discussions, but this is comes into the sales order at the time of sales creation. Okay, I'll be executed all these things one by one. Okay, and the training level. Let's coming to the credit check hold functionality. So we have already discussion on this credit checks hold functionality, but in the credit check hold functionality, something like we need to hold by using the credit check. Okay, by using the credit check. So if customer is getting the less credit, then we can processing the hold functionality. And after that, sales order approvals. See, customer is paying the organization so and so material purpose, right? Why these OEM approvals are comes into the pictures? There is a lot of business scenarios over here, right? There is a lot of business scenarios, like some sales executives created some sales order. There is some errors. There is some updated quantities. So they are triggering for some other items, or they want to see what is the target is reaching to the sales executives or not, right? So if you are working in the banking sectors, see, they are giving some targets like a credit cards or personal loans you need to do like this. So based on these OM approvals, like order manager know about how many targets are reached today or this week. Okay, based on these approvals also, they can find out with the immediate notification. Okay, so how these order management approvals uh, can be configured into the application level. That also we can see over here. And geopaddy priorities. So this is basically, see, for example, you are booking some item, but it is delivered within 10 days. Within 10 days. Okay. So in the 10 days, it is already 9 days or reached. Only 1 day is there. Then we can trigger the priorities, the high level of severity or low level of severity. Okay. If it is a 1 to 5 days, low level of severity. So giving the severity, the application level, the severity priorities are giving to the business. It will comes into the application level. From application level, you can see this is the application. Maybe most of the people know about that. So in the application, if you go to the order management, from the order management, you are able to see my screen, right, team? Sorry.
Yeah. Able to see.
Yeah, continue explanation because, yeah, you can see here. If any orders are hold in this, you can see here. Okay, geopaddy this, if any geopaddy prioritizations. Prioritizations nothing but if 1 to 5 days low priority, if 5 to 10 days medium priority, if days are 10 to 15 days high priority, then the system is giving the infolette over here. This is a complete infolettes which is monitoring by the business. Okay, if you want to see only, I want to see only my preferences, then you can enable only geopaddy and back to back and what are the orders are hold. Okay, so just you need to enable this. As for that, only those infolettes are comes into the application level, right? So after that, so we have a business event triggering points. So business event triggering points, nothing but, see, for example, we are booking a mobile phone in the Amazon. You are getting your order is booked. Okay. So after that, your order is shipped from the warehouse from so and so location. How that messages are comes as a notifications to the customers. So based on this business event triggering points, right? In which level? See, picking, there is a shipping, there is an invoice, there is a lot of triggering points are there. But so we can restrict it in which level the customer get the notification. So for example, the item is delivered today or it comes to the logistics today. Okay, local logistics. So immediately you are getting, because you need to alert with money. So your order is so and so, please, the delivery time is this. Okay, be ready with receiving the material. Then you will arranging your money. Okay, what is the price of that item? You will arranging that. That's the important business triggering point, right? See, in the credit card also, in the credit, not credit card, in the debit card also, see, if you draw the money, you are getting immediately the notification. You draw some amount, so and so amount. If you are credit that amount, you are not getting the notification sometimes. Why? The banking system is always be bothering about draw the amount from your account. Okay. So they are least bother about credit. Okay. Credit level, you don't want to get the messages. You don't want to get the triggering messages, right? So the banks people feel very happy about that to credit the amount. If you debit the amount, the bank people are bothering that. So please, like they can follow up. So you debited this and your availability balance is this, right? So how the trigger points will be enabled into the application level, those things we can discuss. And after that, we have some process constraints. So we have already process constraints. I'm already there, but just highlighting for that. And dropship financial flow. So this is also comes into the
Hi, Greenath. Sorry for interrupting. So, can I ask a quick question?
yeah,
Since you are discussing the credit hold
yeah,
functionality,
please.
so how the credit release happening during the order management fulfillment functionality?
So
How it
really,
works?
yeah,
Is that
really credit holds are released process, right? You are asking.
in general, so for
Yeah.
example, if order is on hold with based on the lead time. For example, the lead time is 1 month. So
Correct.
order is a hold for based on the lead time. So
Correct.
sometimes maybe the credit limits of your credit card or the sales order value. So I would like to know where we are configuring this one. To its release happening order management automatically based on the fulfillment, or based on the satisfaction of the credit limits or the hold lead time, or how it configured in the system.
So
That's my question.
actually, the credit check validations is one of the order management parameters. It's not a mandatory to validating for the credit check. So if we enable that credit check, then only the system is validating the credit check of the customer. Otherwise, system is processing all the sales orders. If the business is triggering for that credit check validation, then we have a process of that. Our sales team is communicated to the customer, so and so reason your order is on hold. Okay, your order is on hold. See, for example, you are booking, you want to be applying the personal loan, right? Okay. So what happened? If there is any CIBIL score, if any loans are outstanding or something, right? Then immediately their loan personal executives are called to you, sir, so and so reason your loan is processing on hold. So please clear on this and submitting the any supported document, right? So that's the one process. From internally or business level, the things are happening like this. Or if I don't want to process the credit check for this customer because this is a prime customer, then we can release that. Then we can release that and we can applying the credit check releases. Okay. So based on that, we can release that. Okay. There is a difference
Yeah,
in
so I get that. Okay, so
yeah. You got it.
I get that. Okay, the credit check hold is like if we satisfying the credit check limits, then the order will be processed based on the credit limit increase or satisfying the business functionality. The only the credit hold is not only one hold, right? So there are variety of holds might apply in the order management fulfillment stages, correct? So one is like credit check. One is order hold due to the unavailability of quantity,
That's
or
all about the
sometimes the
lookups. That's all about the lookups, which we can create it as for the business requirement, which we create as a functional consultant. We can create n number of hold regions, hold checks. So that's
correct.
all
So the
about the
hold.
yeah.
Correct. The hold release is fine. So the system by default applying few holds, right? If it's not satisfying the given scenarios. Okay, for example, credit check. Okay, for example, the lead time or some unavailability of quantity. So with n number of scenario, right, might cause the hold. Correct.
Correct.
So if that is the case, it's all how we are managing and where we are configuring
Sure.
those setups.
We'll discuss with as for the business scenarios. We'll discuss that in the hold process. We have a maybe 2 hours of session. This holds related. Okay. So how to apply and release the holds and everything, I'll discuss with you.
Sure.
No,
Thanks.
no issues, no issues. We can discuss everything as per your requirement. If my knowledge is supported, I'll discuss everything with business scenarios. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So this is a complete setups which is comes into the order management training, and as well as for this is the cycles which is running into the process flows. Okay. different types of cycles and order management setups and pricing and global order promisings and assignment rules. So this is the major functionalities. So we will completely discuss on this. Yeah. Any doubts on this? See, order processing like this. First order is capturing from different channels. Okay. So anyone have any doubts, please you can unmute, otherwise mute yourself. Yeah, please. So the order.
Here
Again, I have sorry a question.
Yeah, Prabhakar.
Sorry.
Prabhakar, you are
Yeah, the
asking.
question here. Correct. So my question here, the prerequisites, right? Order creation, prerequisite, and is there any AD, FDI or FDI used in order management?
Yeah, we have FBDA files are there to creating a order. We have FBDA.
Oh, FBDA, and
We have
by
tools.
using the spreadsheet, AD, FDI.
AD FBDA is not there, but FBDA is there.
So by using the spreadsheet, are we going to create any sales
So
order?
that's a different channels. If any channels will comes to capturing the AD FBDA levels, then we are importing that and we can create a sales orders. Okay, I'm not sure AD FBDA is not supporting for the sales orders. Only for the customer related profiles and pricing strategy related, there is a AD FBDA spreadsheets. But order creations, we don't have that. But we have a capture. We have a capturing by FBDA. And we have capturing for web services like REST APIs, those things, integrations. So we have we have like e-commerce applications, third-party applications from the customer side, from the business. Okay.
Are you going to cover FBDA order processing in this session?
The BDA. Yeah, as for your request, I'll do on that. No problem. Okay. Okay. What are the mandatory things needs to be?
We can try as a use case. Okay, we can try as a use
No
case.
problem,
Okay,
no
so
problem.
FBDA.
We have a lot of use cases on that. We can
Okay.
do that. Okay. No
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, no. So the order capturing like this. So order is coming from the different channels. Okay, as we discussed earlierly. After that, the order booking is going to happen in the application levels. Once the order is booking happens into the application level, as for the order type, the orchestration will be comes into the pictures. Okay, based on that, shipping and picking, those things will be happening. So after that, schedulings, what is the delivery dates and what is the expected delivery dates from the customer side or item configurations, how the scheduling will be calculating. Then if it is an inventory side of items, the reservation and allocations will be happening into the inventory side. So after that, we have a pick the material and ship the material. So in the shipping levels, we have a pick and pack and confirm the shipments. So after that, the item will be delivered to the customer location. Then billing process will comes into the pictures. This billing process, invoice related, AR team is, AR means account receivable team is take care about that. Okay. If any order is damaged or anything, then we have a return and refund management will be there. That's we call it as a RMA. So after billing and invoicing, the sales order is closed. Right. This is what the complete order process. So in between of that, what are the triggering, what are the setups will comes into the order management. Those things we'll discuss from tomorrow onwards. We can start with basic configurations and creating the sales order. So after that, so what are the different cycles? Based on the different cycles, what are the item configurations which is comes into the place? Okay, this is not only for order management. Please understand in the team, this is not only for the order management. There is a integrated modules like inventory and order management, procurement and product management also. But only for basics things I'll discuss other than the order management. Okay, so in-depth order management discussions will going on the order management. Yeah, any doubts?
Agree, Nath. So one quick question. Sorry. So one quick question. So okay. So when processing order, the receiving rate, the payment receiving from the customer,
Correct.
you know, by ACH form payments receiving or bank payment receiving or electronic clearance. So those things, right, based on the AR invoice. So bank reconciliation, are you going to cover those integration part of this training session?
No. We are
At
not.
least one payment cycle.
Yeah,
At
payment
least
cycle. See, payment invoice up to invoice creations. What are the payment terms?
correct.
All these things. I'll be discuss on that, and I'll be
Correct.
where
Correct. The invoice generated and collecting the cash rate
no.
against
That's
the invoice.
up to receipt.
The receipt we need to create, like, so yeah.
Up to receipt we can
There
do
is a
it.
payment, correct. There is a payment method, check or ACH or electronic clearance, correct? So if any payment cycle, if you complete from AR and back to closing rate in the
From the
invoice, AR
standard,
invoice level, that helps.
From
If
the
you demonstrate.
standard sales order, we can cover end to end up to receipt. So
Up to
once
receipt and how the reconciliation, okay, the payment reconciliation bank or the check
100%,
receiving the
100% the reconciliation process will be processing by the AR team. We cannot process anything. Okay, up to receipt. Once the payment is done from the customer, how organization will create the receipt and submitting that receipt to the customers. Up to that, we can do it. From the reconciliation, all those things, we cannot touch anything. So,
but I understand that's the lower environment. It's very hard to reconcile, the bank statement and everything. So, but at least on standard cycle, right? The receiving and valid.
No problem.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah.
Is it mandatory, sir, ATP rule to create a schedule?
ATP, ATP rules also one of the important functionality for creating the schedule, because where we can providing the lead time, right? So, or if you don't have any ATP rules, we have a item specification level order management. We have a lead time will be there. There is one option. Okay. From that also we can maintaining the lead times.
So, I mean to say, without GOP, ATP rule also we can define.
Yeah, without GOP, we can define it lead times.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, hi, this is Shanti. I have a couple of questions. Are we going to cover back-to-back configure to order, assemble to order, stock to order, these type of orders in the training?
No, Shanti. For that, it is comes from the manufacturing related, and as well as for the PIM module is going to cover on that. Okay.
That's true. So my second question is related to that. Just wanted to understand the packaging. You said like we'll be packing and sending it to the customer, right?
Correct.
So in product management, we have a scenario where we add the packaging as the bill of material into the item structure.
Correct.
So we have a packing at the item level, we have a packing at the manufacturing level, and we have a packing at the order management level.
Correct.
So how does this differ? Are we going to discuss on this one?
No, we are not discussing on that, but that is comes from the CT1, AT1, PT4 model related items. Okay, if any manufacturing scope is that in the business level, then we are going to triggering those type of processings. So from here, we are not discussing on that, Shanti. If you have any like literature on that, we'll discuss the personal.
No, I was getting confused. I know the concept of packaging, but the thing is like when it comes to the customer, the packaging type is getting varied. So sometimes the customer is forcing to include in the bill of material, though it is taking care in the manufacturing module or at the order management while shipping, but still he's getting enforcing it into the bill of structure when we are doing the create from common or create from copy for the bill of material. That concept is getting totally disturbed and I'm getting confused.
Okay.
I have 6 years of experience in PDH.
Somewhere any discrepancy will be there on the structure of processing. Okay,
Correct.
if discrepancy is there, then this type of deviations will happen into the order process flow.
At least, will you cover the overview? What type of order the flow will be?
No. I'll
Our
be explaining. I will be explaining. See, the different types of orders are there in this RMA. See, for example, if you take RMA, what type of process is going on that? So if you take a bill only material, what type of orchestration process schedules are going on? So we will discuss on that.
Sure. Though you cover on these things, because a small help on these
Sure.
kit to order,
Pick-
SKU orders. How do they do the packagings? Just overview. If you're not going in deep, also I'm okay with that. But at
Okay.
least overview.
Okay. PTO and CTO related, you are expected, right?
PTO, CTO, ATO, ETO, KTO, all
Okay.
these things.
Okay.
I'm new to order management. I'm very much serious in learning order management. That's why I'm asking.
But if we touching for the product management, right? That's a more difficult than to order management.
Yeah, product management, it is my piece of cake. I played with it for past 6 years.
Okay.
If you want any help, in between also I can guide you.
Okay.
That is not an issue.
Sure.
But order, I'm very much focused on order to learn order management also.
Yeah, sure. I'll see that one test case on this CT1, PTO related models.
Yeah, examples if we are assembling a fan that comes under KTO, right? KTO.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Some
Sure.
business scenarios.
Sure.
Yeah. So Giri, what I'm seeing here, so the back-to-back sales order covers some of the manufacturing, fulfillment orders. I think okay. So, but make to order, assemble to order, configure to order, all those things is a different things. In the high level, the manufacturing orders can be handled by the back-to-back outside under functions. That's what I understood.
Yeah. In the back to back, we have a source option as a make option, right? But if manufacturing scope is there in our implementation, then we can triggering those sourcing method make as a manufacturing. Okay, then the work order is created. As for the work order, the work execution will be processing in the work areas and work centers, right? But the flow I will be explaining, but not completely for the implementation setups. Don't expect it from my side because the manufacturing related, that's a different module from the supply chain management. So if you want to any theory on that, I will be providing, but implementation related configurations, I'll be telling on that, but not for the process flow.
Right. So back-to-back sales order can be handled for manufacturing item as well as finished goods components. Correct.
Yes.
So if it is a finished component, the example mobile phone. Okay. So back-to-back order is if the quantity is not available.
Correct.
We can build the quantity or buy the quantity and stock and make the stock, and you can process or fulfill the sales order. Okay. So whereas manufacturing item card. Okay.
Yeah, actually we are giving the scope on that source as from the supplier and as well as for the organization. But if it is a make, then the sales order will be stopping somewhere and we cannot processing for the next step. That is the reason if any manufacturing related, maybe I will be starting for the manufacturing batch also for the next maybe coming to after 2 months or 3 months. Okay, but not completely on this because the order management only for we have a scope of 10 days. In this we have whatever the order management involvements are comes into the picture of integration modules, all things we'll discuss. Shanti is requested for that CT1 DATO. Yes, we can discuss on that and we can configure in the sales order level. We can see that also, no problem. If any scope is there within our limit.
Got it. Because can I ask one question? Related to Amazon, you have given an example, right?
Yeah.
Amazon is like a company which buys and sells a product, right?
Correct.
Recently, from past 5 to 6 years, I've seen that Amazon is selling its own products, though it is not manufacturing.
Okay.
They're like buying and selling.
Trading partners only.
Exactly. So what is that concept and how does that go actually?
Trading partners, we call it as a trading partner. See, you are manufacturing some material, right? I put my trademark on that, and I'll sell
Correct.
products, right? So
Correct.
there is a relations between the manufacturing and trading partners where they have some agreements as per their standards. They can create a sales orders. That's a trading related manufacturing modules. It is coming in the manufacturing module.
Okay. Okay. So it falls under back-to-back sales order category, or
No. There is no any back to it. It is comes under uh, see the basic setups from the item level and as well as from the manufacturing, the second priority, and comes into the sales order level. If any trading, there is no any relationship here from the manufacturing to sales order, this trading related, but only somewhere we can maintaining the information. So and so item is maintaining by these trading related options, those things, right? I'm not sure that complete functionality because the manufacturing related I don't have much implementation experience, but I have process flows and setups and everything. I have it, but I'm not getting any chance to working on the manufacturing related things.
got it, Kaustubh. The
Okay.
only thing is like I got confused. This is something I had never faced it, but when I see in Amazon, they'll be selling refrigerators, TVs of their own, mentioning like Amazon Basics, but they never manufacture it. I never heard that there's a manufacturing plant for Amazon.
Yeah,
So just wanted to understand
yeah,
how they deal with these things.
yes, they can sell their brand only. So with brand, they can put their brand and they can sell any product.
Yeah, it's similar to Apple only also, right?
Yes,
Apple
yes,
also doesn't
exactly.
manufacture anything.
Yes, exactly.
So, hi, Giri, are you going to cover both GOP and non-GOP concept?
Yes. We have a standard flow without GOP.
Okay.
So with the GOP, we have a dropship and back-to-back configurations and process flows.
Okay.
We can
And
do
second point, are you will you be setting up inventory and then right from the scratch you'll be even setting up the OEM, all the related setups, and then showing end-to-end flow, right, Giri?
Going to the inventory
Or
and
the standard, or you will use the standard from the Vision
yeah.
instance.
So sorry to inform on that. We'll
Yeah, that should be fine.
We'll see for this standard seeded information only. Like we are using
Okay.
the US1 business unit and we are using for 001.
Fine, fair enough. Okay,
Because
you'll pick up any seeded inventory.
going
Yeah,
to
yeah, I know.
inventory creation and procurement for
It will take a lot of time.
then again it is comes from the complete SCM modules.
Agreed.
Okay,
And what
I
about the
think you
duration?
all know about
Agreed.
yeah.
Fine. And what about the duration?
10 days.
Giri? You have mentioned 10 days.
Except
So
for Saturday and Sunday.
Since that, okay.
Yeah.
You will be able to cover all the points. I mean, all the topics that we have. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And the recording will be shared, is it?
Yes. This recording will be shared after a session is completed, and I'll give the access to your mail IDs.
Okay.
And it is restricted to the drives, but I'll give the access to your mail IDs. So instance also we can provide those who are required. If you already instance, that's fine. That's really help to me also.
Giri, regarding the payment, is there any WhatsApp group for all this team?
Yeah. The payment related, I'll just share my phone pay number or Google Pay number. That's 9966897535. So this is my UPI number. So if anybody interested on this, already some of the candidates already paid, but as for the number of candidates request, they want to see for the demo and what is the modules, what is the setups, what is the configurations, what are the things that comes into the order management, all these things. I'll just conducted one demo session. This session is not included to the order management. Tomorrow onwards, we can start with a complete end-to-end configurations for the order management. Yeah. This is my.
I was about to do the payment.
To add few.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, once
Sorry.
I do the
So,
payment, you will be sharing the link, Kitty, how it is going to happen.
Yeah, once the from tomorrow onwards, whatever the classes are started, only for we can share restricted candidates only, because this is only for today's session is demo session. Tomorrow onwards, we can start with real time from day one onwards. Right.
Got it. I have already done the payment. I'm sharing it in the WhatsApp to
Yeah,
SCM
thank you.
Technologies number
Yeah, thank you.
on the
I'll
LinkedIn post.
create one WhatsApp group. Okay. I'll share all the updated URL links, our instance credentials, and Zoom link and everything on that WhatsApp group, and we'll communicate it, and I'll share the document like this. Okay. See, for example, in the document itself, this document also every day we are updated. We are updated whatever the session is completed. So in that, so in the Google Sheet itself, we can paste over this complete interactions, like Excel interactions, step by steps, and sequences of orders, pre-requisition setups, what is the approvals related, or what are the roles which is required. All these things, discussions will be uploaded every day, even the step-by-step configurations document.
So,
Hi.
and also,
Yeah, probably.
Giri, I request you to, sorry. Yeah, so, and also request you, Giri, to send those information through email as well, so that,
Sure.
we can access the email and, follow the links, to
100%.
establish the session. Okay.
100%. Yeah, somebody is asking.
Hi, this is Sandeep. I was asking, are you covering the in the inventory management? We have some of the transactions. So are we covering those also?
So
Or
in the inventory management, we have this scope only, Sandeep. For the inventory related, shipping related things are there, right? Shipping and picking things. Okay. So
okay,
those things will comes into the inventory related. We'll discuss on this also. Because for inventory related, whatever the transactions will be happening, 80% of the transactions are dependent on this, right? So these setups are comes into the inventory level. These things are discussed.
so there is a concept in the order management for the transfer orders. Are we covering that also?
IRISO you are asking, right?
Yeah.
IRISO, I'll tell the configurations. Okay. But
Yeah.
again, it is including with the costing modules and as well as for the procurement modules. Okay. I'll explaining that process flows. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are we covering item creation?
Yeah, item creation is the mandatory thing, right? Without item.
Yes. Yes, sir. Since it is PDH model.
Yeah. So we have a seeded items, but as for our business, as for our flow, we can create like this. See, for example, if it is a RMA process, then we created one RMA item.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Based on that, we can understanding easily this item is regarding for so and so sales order, all this.
Yes, sir.
I hope maybe I'm cleared about your doubts. Any doubts, you can just ping me on WhatsApp. The payment related 9966 is there. Okay. I'm just expanding this. Okay. If any doubts on WhatsApp, I'm just confusing. This is my number or not. Okay. So the other related queries. So we have another number. Just ping me on WhatsApp. I'll create one WhatsApp group, and tomorrow morning you'll get the updates complete regarding for the Zoom link and everything. Okay. Thank you for your participation.
Is this the same WhatsApp number?
Yeah, this
or,
is also WhatsApp number. We have
actually, I posted to Girinath Reddy. The number is 101, I think, lastly.
Correct.
It's mentioned in LinkedIn.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, fine, sir, fine.
The timing is same time?
Yeah, timings maybe 8 to 9. That's what the fixed with that, because 7 to 8 I have one more session. Okay. So or else if everyone is okay, we can start with 7:30. 7:30 to 8:30.
Sir, we'll go with the
S-
same timings.
Same time
because-
is fine, because same time is fine
Yeah,
also for me also.
Thank you.
That's
8 to 9, okay, that's good. 8 to 9, we can proceed with that because we have a lot of time to discuss if any doubts are going to forward, like after 9 also.
thank you.
Yeah,
I have one question. So I'm dealing with Oracle EPS. So at the time of doing the Fusion training, can you give the same explanation to EBS and Fusion? The naming convention is different, I think. So can you cover this?
100%, I don't have any EBS experience. I'm completely on the Fusion. Okay, if you already on the EBS, if you give any inputs on that, say in the EBS, we call it as the setups like this. I'm very happy to that global discussion.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, your times. I'll share this video in the Google Drive also. So we can see, and I'm also sharing this order management topics. So in the WhatsApp group, once I'll add the WhatsApp group, I'll share this complete syllabus copy on that. You can go through on this. Okay. Thank you, Tim. Thanks.
Thanks, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.